When it gets cold, the threat is not the snow. The threat is the slow loss of heat, judgment, and time. This video is about 6 skills that make you hard to kill when it gets cold. Not gear, not hacks. Skills you can use anywhere, even with almost nothing. In the next few minutes, you will learn what each skill is, why it matters, and the one mistake that ruins it. And at the end, I will give you one rule that makes all 6 skills work better. Skill 1 is heat awareness. Heat awareness means you notice your heat loss early, before you feel in danger. Cold kills quietly because your body adapts at first. You feel fine, and you keep making normal decisions. Then you start to get clumsy. Then you start to get tired. Then you start to get confused. The skill is to catch the problem at the first step, not the last. Ask yourself a simple question every 10 minutes. Am I warmer, the same, or colder than 10 minutes ago? If the answer is colder, you act immediately. You do not wait for pain. You do not wait for shaking. You do not wait until you are exhausted. The common mistake is trusting how you feel. In cold conditions, your feelings are late information. Heat awareness turns cold from a surprise into a managed problem. Skill 2 is staying dry. Dry beats warm in the beginning, because wet steals heat fast, even if the air is not that cold. Sweat is one of the biggest risks indoors and outdoors. People overdress, move a little, sweat, then stop moving. The sweat cools and the body crashes. The skill is to manage sweat like it's a leak. You open a layer before you heat up. You close a layer before you cool down. You keep your feet dry, even if nothing else is perfect. You avoid sitting directly on cold surfaces that pull heat from you. The mistake is more layers means safer. More layers can be more sweat, and more sweat can be a fast exit. Skill 3 is building a heat bubble. A heat bubble is a smaller space you can keep warmer than the rest. In a cold house, you do not try to heat the whole house. You try to protect one zone. It can be one room. It can be one corner. It can be one bed setup. The skill is choosing the smallest space that still lets you rest and breathe. You block drafts. You reduce open air. You create insulation between you and the cold floor. You keep your sleep area tight, calm, and simple. The mistake is staying in the biggest room because it feels normal. Normal is expensive in a blackout. Small is survivable. Skill 4 is controlling pace and workload. When it gets cold, you cannot afford random movement. You must treat energy like fuel. Your body burns calories to make heat. If you waste energy, you lose heat later. The skill is doing tasks in short focus blocks, then resting before you crash, then checking your heat again, then deciding the next task. You avoid the 2 traps. The first trap is overworking and sweating. The second trap is doing nothing and cooling down. You aim for steady, controlled movement. The mistake is panic productivity. Panic makes people rush, sweat, and forget basics. Calm pace keeps you alive longer than speed. Skill 5 is simple warming decisions. This is a skill of choosing actions that add heat, not just comfort. Comfort can be a trick. For example, a cold person might want to curl up and stay still. But sometimes the right move is to stand, reset the space, then return to rest. Warming decisions are small, repeatable actions that improve your situation every time. Add insulation under you. Reduce air leaks near you. Protect your head, hands, and feet because they lose heat fast. Drink something warm if you can, because it supports your body and your focus. Eat something simple if you can, because heat needs fuel. The mistake is choosing the action that feels best right now. The best action is the one that improves the next hour. Skill 6 is sleep discipline. Cold nights are where people make fatal mistakes. Not because they are weak, because they get tired, and tired people stop thinking. Sleep discipline means you prepare your sleep setup before you are desperate. You do not wait until midnight to fix drafts. You do not wait until you are shaking to change your clothing. You plan sleep like a safety operation. You set your space. You set your layers. You set your insulation under you. You keep a simple plan for waking up and checking yourself. The mistake is pushing through until you collapse into sleep. In the cold, collapse into sleep can become do not wake up. Now here's a rule that makes all 6 skills stronger. Do not let problems stack. Cold kills through stacking. A little sweat plus a little fatigue, plus a little draft plus a little delay. Each part feels small, so people ignore it. Then the body reaches a line, and it drops fast. Your job is to remove one small problem every time you notice it. That is how you stay hard to kill, not by being fearless, by staying early, by staying dry, by staying small and calm, by making the next hour easier than the last hour. If you want, I can turn these 6 skills into a simple one-page checklist for winter outages. And in the next episode, we will cover the first 30 minutes after you lose heat, step by step.